Meru Networks are proud to be enabling one of Apple's largest deployments here at ESSA Academy.
My name is Abdul Chauhan and I'm a director at ESSA Academy. Our motto is all will succeed, and to make sure that every student had 21st century resources. So moving away from buying mounds of printed textbooks to actually creating our own textbooks. Imagine being in an environment where a student could take a textbook home that's completely personalized for them. They could sit with the parents, flick digital pages over, interact with video, look at content, listen to audio, and be able to interact with that and modify that information and capture their own learning whilst that's happening.
Well, each student's been given an iPod Touch, so all in all there's over 1,000 iPods within the school. Every member of staff has got an iPad too, and there are some that are in cupboards for lessons, so there's around 400 plus iPads within the school.
The senior leadership team at ESSA had a very, very clear vision. They value very much personalised learning, individual learning opportunities, students not being confined to the classroom, not being confined to the school, and therefore the use of mobile devices, and in the case of ESSA, Apple technology, was absolutely critical to them.
My name's Neil Willis, I'm principal here at Longfield Academy. The Academy is essentially based around an Apple model. We have a number of fixed Apple machines around the Academy, within the open plazas and also in small sixth form spaces where students can access those higher spec machines to do things, for example, in graphics, in music technology, in technology itself. The iPad scheme has arisen out of a need to enable each of our students to have anytime, anywhere access.
We use iPads, Apple Mac computers, lots of Apple technology.
Well, I normally work in the Helix, which is the canteen, and I always have my iPad in there, and the internet's always really strong and really fast, and I use that practically all day, every day, so I find that really good. And then the MacBooks are just everywhere, and although there's so many, they're never slow.
And it helps us in our lessons to take notes when the teacher's giving a lecture, to help you when you're doing your own work independently, and it helps you to take matters to in your own hands and go on the internet and find out words you don't know what they mean, and then research things you don't understand, and it makes everything easy for you because you've got everything in your hands. You don't need big books, and you don't need to go to the library all the time.
Now we've got the ability to email our teachers 24/7. It makes it a lot easier for us, so if we're stuck on homework or we're not sure if we need one-to-one tuition at what time, we can just send an email and we can guarantee that the staff will reply to us.
There's a trend within IT at the moment of consumerisation, a lot more use of devices you're more likely to see in an Apple store or in a shopping mall or at home. ESSA have pretty much taken that technology and deployed it on an enterprise scale across the school.
One of the key aspects around the hardware was to make sure that we had a wireless system that was robust, that covered the academy completely, both internal and external areas. We've got the student mobile devices that run off there. We've got the portable devices, the iPads that are used in classrooms and by teachers that work off there as well. So this means that actually the wireless network has to be robust. It has to allow access, it has to be seamless, and that's why we went and installed a Meru wireless system.
We had a lot of confidence in the Meru network to deliver for us because we've gone through a lot of due diligence and evaluation. I'm safe to say that nothing was on the market could touch Meru, but until we had what we called the next day dawn of the iPad, when all them learners came in all excited and connected those devices to our network for the first time, that was the point when it really stood up and showed us what it could deliver. I think it's safe to say when you walk around and see 1,000 devices operating seamlessly within the network environment within this school, it shows that technically the solution is working.
Supporting 2,000 mobile devices in a very small area is an extremely difficult thing to achieve. With Meru's virtual port technology, the Wi-Fi and the delivery of teaching and learning is completely seamless.
The Meru system allows for this 21st century learning experience, both for students and for staff as well. And for that reason, I'm really grateful and extremely happy that we've installed the Meru solution.